Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's nice and slow today here at work. Doing some work on this machine unrelated to this issue, and I noticed this. You can see that bracket is starting to wear through. So today we are going to replace this bracket, the bolt that holds the bracket on, and that spring. So on this side we've got a 3/4, and on this side we've got a 9/16. You can see it's loose too. So we're gonna go ahead and take that apart, and we're gonna get all this old stuff out of here. All right, we're working here on this guy. So I've got my 3/4 socket, 9/16 wrench. We're just gonna loosen this guy up first. It's already pretty loose, so this should be easy. Here's the nut. Now I'm going to go ahead and just unscrew this bolt, and the whole thing's going to come undone. It's on the very edge now. So you just bring the lever bar and you pop it out like that. Alright, I got the old stuff out. Old spring, obviously the new spring. New and old, old and new. You can see how beveled out the hole is compared to this one. So I'm going to get this spring in place. It's going to hook onto that bracket right back there. There's a little hole right back there. There's a little hole that I got to connect the spring to, and then the other end of the spring is going to connect to this bracket, and we're going to use this tool to do that. Alright, I've got my tool in place now with my bracket. So the spring's hooked up to the back. It's then hooked up to the bracket. That nut is what's holding the bracket onto the tool. And then this bolt that's sticking out is going to go through that hole right there. So I'll show you what that looks like too. Okay, everything's in place. Now the idea is to get this bolt into the hole in one swoop. So we're just going to pull. And there it goes. We're going to go ahead and leave the tool attached for now. And I'm going to go ahead and attach my nut on the other end of it. (9/16), and we're going to tighten this nut as far as we can until the bolt starts spinning, which is now. So with our spring puller tool in place, I'm going to go ahead and slide my 3/4 wrench in between it. I'm going to hold that while I tighten the nut. Make sure it's nice and snug. And I want to make sure that bracket didn't get crooked or anything like that, and it's still nicely flush up against the lever. Now I can go ahead and remove the nut, which is right back here. Get that out of there. Okay, and now this is what it looks like with brand new parts in it. Generously lubricated. Make sure it doesn't wear out. And the whole purpose of this spring is to apply pressure to this lever. This lever needs to be pulled backwards so that the cam follower here, this little wheel, we'll call it, this little roller, it needs to press up against the surface of the round cam. So in order for it to have that pressure, the spring is pulling it rearward, and that's going to allow the machine to spot pins. I always enjoy making these videos. Thanks for watching.